Gosh, at 239. Gossman. Step pitch. And a bounced foul, this time on the ground outside of third, and it's 0-2. Right-hand hitter, Higashioka. And a fly ball into center field. Back on the ball. That's Straw. And there's the first out. 8-9-1 for Texas here in the third. They got a jock jam to start things off. Solo home run to begin the ball game. Nicky, baby. Nicky Lopez. A Cub, part of this season. Now part of the Arlingtoners. The swing and a foul off to the left, 0-1. Right on 300, but of course that's in limited time. Gossman gets him to chase outside, 0-2. So Lopez says, give me 10. They'll drag out the third pitch of the at-bat. Left-hand swinger back in there. And a liner over short into left center field. Turns an in-the-hole at-bat into a base hit with one out. Don't forget, when you become a part of the Junior Blue Jays Club, all you got to do is send 5 proofs of purchase of Captain Crunch to 1240 Syosset, New York, P.O. Box 10101, and you'll get your Junior Jays banners, cups, and cheese graters. Jock, home run number 9 to start the ball game, and he takes one low. Gossman sitting right on 40 as he deals here in the third inning. I once rostered him, I think it was 2 years ago, against the Yankees. Throw to first. 50 pitches in one inning. I distinctly remember, us fantasyers always distinctly remember those moments where you're just pacing the floor, throwing shit at the TV, like, when is this going to be over? It was like the 4th or 5th inning, and he threw 50 pitches. And don't know if he won or lost. I can't imagine that he won, but it was just that moment. Those 25 minutes. He misses outside, 1-1. And liner, another base hit. Barely clearing the gloves, but they're still base hits, because that one was, the last one was over Clement. Then you had Okamoto at third base just now. He had to leap and barely clear. He was swung so far over. Jock usually a dead pull, but Okamoto was towards short. I mean, look at this replay if you're on TV. That was basically a roving shortstop behind second base for Clement. So put 2 on and 1 out. Number 2 man, Wyatt Langford. He's been in a home run zone. Swing and miss, slider. That's Gossman's aware of that, so he says, don't try it with me, buddy. He was gone for a time this year. But since in returning, he's got 3 homers in the last week. 2 guys out there right now. 1-0 Texas. Staring, Gossman. Home. Fly ball. Left center. On the run. Straw. He's looking. Oh, it's gone. He looked straight up at like he was going to put his hand in the air. like he was looking at the ceiling at the ball. It lands a few rows back of the railing, a 3-runner. And the Wyatt Jerry Langford show continues for Texas. He's practically running up the back of Peterson as they cross home plate. Peterson puts his hand out like he's taking a baton in a relay race, and it is 4-0 Texas. They don't cut to John Schneider, but to Pete Fairchild, the pitching coach, arms out over the railing of the dugout like, that's, yeah. Number 8, Wyatt will fly it. Trying to find the right stupid John Sterling type pun there. There is ball 1 to Seager. So Gore given a 4-run lead very early here. And the former Sky Dome goes silent. Seager takes outside ball 2. Left-hand hitter. And that's down. That was just so odd. Straw went back, and then he stopped, and he didn't follow the ball. He sort of just looked straight up like he was looking over his head to catch it. And it was a good 15 more feet beyond his stance. Gossman has fallen behind 3-0. The Siegs, there's a strike outside corner. Right-hander. Again, and that's low. Well, a 1-out walk after the second home run that he's allowed on the night. Jock jams. And now Langford with a golf shot. The fans were saying, throw it. How about that? Now that's pretty awesome. Not only did a guy give it to a kid wisely and avoid social media infamy, but a Blue Jay fan who caught it, an opposing player's home run, gave it to a kid wearing a Rangers jersey, a row back. That's how you do it. Nimmo, that is ball 1. Speaking of 50 pitches, that's Gossman's 50th of this night with only 1 out in the third. There's a strike. And this Toronto pen has really been bubblegum stretched the last week or so. I mean, they had Varland come in and pitch 2 innings for a save a few ones back. The 1-1 is right down the pipe. Looked like a check swing, but that was BP hit me. Nimmo is 0 for 1. And down he goes. We're going to miss. Number 3 punch for Mr. Gossman. It's back. You take an enchilada, you mate it with a burrito, and what you got? Especially those of us of a certain age, an enchilada. They're back at TB, ready to put you on the pot all night. The enchilada has re-arrived at Taco Bell. It's burger time, and he takes outside 4-0 Texas. Top of the third inning. High shot to left field. Back near the wall. Bullpen bound and beyond to the subway sign. Burger time in Toronto. And it gets worse. 6-0. And Gore's sitting around like, guys, this is nice and all, but I got to get back out there before I stiffen up. Jake Burger with a dome scraper. Langford's was long and deep in the left center. That ball was a golf shot that was going to hit the top if they had like a trop type catwalk. And he got it beyond that stacked bullpen off of the pads near the subway sign. This is nuts. Duran, swing and miss. He wanted to be part of the party, but that ball was shoulder high. A bald burger shot. Duran, chop foul. He's 0 for 1, and he's down 0 2. So I tell my story of the Gossman 50 pitch inning, and now here he is. About to throw his 25th here. Swing and a miss. He strikes out the side at least. But I mean, wow. What a mixture of other events. There were 2 base hits by the bottom of the order. And then up came Langford to bring them home with 1 swing. And then another man gets on, and Berger. Yeah, a slider for Berger. 5 more for Texas. Nobody left on. And into the bottom of the 3rd, Rangers 6, and the Blue Jays nothing.